You're not forgotten, you're not abandoned, you're not disqualified. You are in the hallway between two doors. The one behind you held everything you knew once. The one ahead contains everything you're becoming. This in-between is where the magic happens. This is where the caterpillar dissolves into a million tiny pieces and reassembles as a creature that can fly. This is where your old self dies so the new self can rise. This is where your deepest desires, your wildest dreams come to meet you. And it's scary in here. It's messy and dark and uncertain. It feels like a holding pattern, like you're stuck or frozen or not moving forward. In the quiet, you can hear the whispers of self-doubt, of past hurts, of future fears. You feel like you're losing your mind or your faith or your hope. It feels like you're falling apart. But falling apart is exactly what you're supposed to do. This is the space to dismantle everything that no longer serves you, every belief, every behavior, every thought pattern that keeps you small, that keeps you from speaking your truth, from showing up, from being seen, from living fully. This is a space to grieve what was, to release what is, to surrender to what will be. This is the space where you begin to understand that you are not the problem. Nothing is broken. You are not broken. You're simply being reshaped by the unseen hand of the universe, realigned with your highest good, recalibrated with your soul's purpose. And when you finally step through the other door, when you finally emerge from this in-between space, you will have nothing to prove. You will have no one to convince. You will be fearless and free and whole. This is the hardest part, the letting go. It's the letting go of the past, of the expectations, of the limitations. It's the letting go that makes room for the new, for the unexpected, for the magic. So when all you can do is hold on, then let that be enough. When all you can do is take a breath, then let that be progress. You are not stuck. You are in the middle of a magnificent transformation. You are being prepared for a life that honors your truth. So do not give up. Do not run back. Do not settle for less than your wildest dreams. Stay in this hallway, embrace the messiness, trust the process. Know that you are loved, you are supported, you are held. And when you're ready, when you've done the inner work, when you've surrendered to the flow, when you've let go of the need to control, then step through the other door. Let curiosity be your guide. Let joy be your compass. And know that you are not alone. The universe is unfolding exactly as it should. Have you ever felt like you're in between seasons, in a sort of limbo where old things are ending but new things haven't begun yet? In these moments, it can feel like you're stuck, like you're not moving forward, or worse, like you're falling behind. But what if this in-between time, this quiet lull before the next chapter begins, is actually the chapter? What if this is exactly where you're meant to be right now? You see, sometimes life doesn't move in a straight line. There are twists and turns, detours and delays. But every movement, every change, no matter how random it may seem, is actually leading you somewhere. Sometimes you just need to trust the process. Think of a ship sailing through the ocean. It doesn't just move forward in a straight line. It turns and twists with the currents and the winds, taking a longer, more winding path to its destination. But the ship doesn't complain about the detours. It doesn't blame the wind for changing directions. It simply adjusts its sails and continues on its journey. Similarly, we can choose to embrace the twists and turns of life instead of resisting them. We can learn to navigate our way through the currents and winds of change, trusting that every experience is leading us somewhere. Where we're going, we often don't understand the map until we've actually arrived at our destination. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't trust the journey. After all, we can't see the entire map laid out before us, and sometimes we don't have all the information we need to make the best decision. But that's okay. We can still move forward with faith. We can take one step at a time, one day at a time, trusting that we're on the right path. Remember, we can't see the entire map, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't trust the journey. Sometimes the most important thing we can do is to keep moving forward, even when we don't understand the path ahead. When we do that, we give ourselves the opportunity to discover the beauty and wonder that awaits us at our destination. So the next time you find yourself in a season of change, a time of transition and uncertainty, remember to trust the process, embrace the journey in all its twists and turns, and keep moving forward with faith. You never know what wonders await you just around the bend. If this story landed with you, consider subscribing for more journeys of the soul. Thank you for listening.